What's up, everybody? It's Critical. It's that special time of year again. In the words of Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit in the song Rollin', you know what time it is. We all gather around the fireplace, roasting marshmallows and garlic, and listen as the most frequently asked questions I've been getting asked over the last year get answered. The first question is, what the fuck is the theme of my channel? Well, my channel doesn't have a theme. My channel's like the fucking Finnegan's Wake of YouTube channels. It's mainly just me making whatever I think will be fun to make and then posting it. Now, traditionally, I've done videos on video games. I did that for around 4 or 5 years exclusively, but recently I've been branching out and doing a lot of other different stuff because that's just what I've been interested in doing recently. I haven't been playing as many games, and I've really been diving nipples first into the deep rabbit hole that is pseudo-conspiracy theories. So yeah, there's no theme to the channel, and I like it better that way because I don't like to be locked into one type of video or one type of area. I like branching out, and I really enjoy making a lot of different things. So yeah, next question. This is one that I've answered about 2 years ago, but I've been getting what? So this is a question that I answered about 2 years ago, but I decided to answer it again because I've been getting asked it a lot recently. Why is my channel so shitty looking and reminiscent of YouTube from 2007 or the Yahoo homepage from 1998? And do I plan on making it look more professional? Yeah, I'm well aware that my channel looks like it was designed by a Cro-Magnon man, but I really don't plan on changing that. I feel like that's part of the identity of this channel. I'm not trying to do anything professional here. I'm not trying to reinvent the condom. It's just me making whatever's fun for me, and I don't see the need or understand why I would want to add custom thumbnails or custom banners or this and that all the other big channels are doing. I don't aspire to be like them in any way. I just want to keep doing my own thing and not trying to emulate bigger channels. If my channel doesn't grow as much as it could if I had custom thumbnails or custom banner, then so be it. I don't really care about any of that. It's the most important thing about this channel and what I'm doing is that I enjoy doing it, and what I'm putting out there is what was fun for me to make. So I don't really care to make it look all that professional. Now the next question, why have I been making so many videos recently? That's a good question. If you've been following my channel for a while now, you'll know that I used to make one video a week or one video every 2 weeks, maybe even one a month. And now I've put out a video every day for this month. And the explanation's simple. I just have a lot more time. I'm done with school. I've finished college and I'm unemployed, so I have all the time in the world, and I love to create things, so I've just been creating a shitload of shit recently. Back when I really first started to make things on this channel, I was still in high school, so I had a lot of schoolwork to take care of. I had a lot of hormones rushing around. I mean, we've all been there. We all took our pants off one leg at a time and masturbated one hand at a time and stared at our dicks in the mirror for hours on end, hoping that they would grow, and then being disappointed when they didn't noticeably grow. So yeah, all that took up a big chunk of time, and I just didn't have all that time to create new things. And now that I'm done with school and I'm not employed, I can not only stare at my dick in the mirror for hours on end and still be disappointed, but I can have extra time left over that I can be making things, which is what I love to do. So this also transitions into my next question, which is if I'm even looking for a job. The answer to that is no. The money that you've all donated on Patreon has been enough for me to live off of. I have my own place now, and I'm able to survive and be okay without a 9-to-5 job, which is great because I couldn't get one of those anyway. And now I can focus on doing what I love, which is creating things, and I don't have to worry about being miserable or completely stressing out about finding a job. And so I really just can't say thank you enough to all of you that have supported me on Patreon. Right now it's my only source of income, and it's able to keep me good and okay. And it's just amazing that you all have supported me like that. So really thank you so much. I really can't say thank you enough. The next question is another one I've answered in the past, but it's been asked a ton, so I'm just going to answer it again briefly. Why have I been so much more open about who I am? I've revealed my name, where I live, my face, because I made my Snapchat public. Why did I do all that? And the reason is I hit a really low point not too long ago, and a friend of mine recommended maybe being more open about who I am with everybody and showing what I looked like and how I lived my life day to day. So I made my Snapchat public, and I've mentioned that I live in Tampa, also known as America's Anus, and I've talked about my college, which was the University of Tampa, also known as Education's Anus, And I've just kind of let it all be public because I thought it would help me get through this shitty period of what I've been going through, and it really has helped. So that's why I've been more open. The next question is Professor Sad a reflection upon me or my mood? No, Professor Sad has absolutely nothing to do with anyone in reality. I just thought it would be a really interesting concept to toy around with the world's most depressed man who was a recently fired chemistry professor who only wants to die, being unable to die, and saving the world. I thought it'd be a really interesting dichotomy between shit and shit. I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun. The next question is, how did I stay motivated when I was overweight and unhappy to go to the gym and get in shape and get to where I wanted to be physically? So yeah, I used to not be in good shape. I used to look like fucking Play-Doh that had been left out in the sun for too long and then got rained on and then mud kicked on it. I mean, I wasn't obese, but I didn't like the way I looked. So I looked at it this way. It would take around 3 months for me to notice any type of noticeable difference. And no matter what I did, whether I worked out, didn't work out, changed anything at all, those 3 months that it would take for my body to change in any way, they were going to pass no matter what I did. So I thought, you know what, those 3 months are going to pass anyway. I think by the end of those 3 months, I would like to see some type of improvement. And that's kind of how I looked at it. I just looked at it like, you know what, time's going to pass no matter what I do. I might as well change the way I look so I'll be happier as time is passing. And I fucking hated working out, and I still hate working out. I hate going to the gym, but I do it because I want to improve my overall health and the way my body looks. And another thing that really helped me was I changed the way I thought about food. I realized that, once you eat something really unhealthy but tasty, the fun is gone the second you're done eating it. It's just an ephemeral happiness. 1 minute once you finish that food, you don't feel that great or you don't feel that happiness. So is there any real point to eating that unhealthy food? You might as well just eat something healthy because once you're done eating it, you're going to feel the same as if you just ate something unhealthy. At least that's how I thought about it. And I also realized that I was totally in control of the way my body looked and that if I wanted to change it, I had the ability to do so. It was just about making the choices to do that. Now I realize everything I just said isn't really motivational advice, so I guess the only real motivation I had was I didn't like the way I looked, I didn't like feeling unhealthy, so I wanted to change the way I looked and wanted to feel healthier. And the way I did that is the ways I listed, which was changing my perception of food and working out in general in relation to time. So yeah, hopefully that answered the question. Now the last question I've been getting asked a lot is if I would ever go to a convention like PAX or have a booth or anything like that. No. So those are the questions that have been asked the most over the last year, so hopefully these were the questions you all wanted answers to the most. And yeah, that's it. See ya.